Hey, how we doing, guys? What's up? Oh, how are you guys this fine Wednesday morning for me, Tuesday evening for you guys, isn't it? What's up, guys? How we doing? Happy to see me? I'm happy to see you. Oh, I had the worst I had the worst sleep last night though. I got up. I went to bed early, but I couldn't sleep until I was in bed for like 3 hours, and then I woke up early too. So it's like, oh man. So this stream will probably not be a 5-hour one like yesterday, but we'll see. So let's say hello to everybody. Who's here? Who is here? Okay, Rebel Wolf, congrats for being first. Chris Texas, above average gaming. That's what we like to see. More they cat. That's a great name. Pav East, Pav isn't. Forced Blackheart, Striped Bunny. I love like you go from such a cool dark name like Forced Blackheart to Striped Bunny. I'm a bird. How you doing? Terran Ghost, Shiro K, Galaxy Walker. How we doing, guys? Good to see you all. So how you been? How you been? Yeah, fine. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit late today. Even though I woke up early, I had to set something up for stream, and I messed it up a bit. Yeah, I was setting up something for today's because we're making a YouTube video today actually. So say hello to YouTube if you want. And yeah, I was setting up something for that, and then I set it all up, and then I looked at it and was like, oh, I need to change like half of this. So catching stream live for the first time. Oh, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. We like seeing new faces here. Ashes of War is playing. Yeah, it's a banger. Explain Maso mode. Oh, so Masochism mode is a mode in Fear and Hunger Termina where the game is like 10 times as hard as a regular game. I think I had 5 deaths yesterday, and I didn't even enter the city. So, it's difficult. It's very difficult. Bought Pizza Tower finally. I suck at it, but like, it's really fun. It's a really fun game. I suck at it too, but I just love running fast. So, hang on, I need to blow my nose has been running all day. So give me 1 second. I'll just blow my nose. Okay. Okay, we're back. So today we are making a YouTube video, and it's one that was highly requested on the back of my previous video. My previous video was Termina weapon tier list. This one is going to be Termina skills tier list, and it's quite a bit bigger than weapons. So we're going to be doing this today. And there's like 70 skills or something like ridiculous like that. So we might be here a little while. Let me just check. How many are there? There is 90. Sorry, there's even more. There's 90 skills in the game. Ugh. In Maso mode, you rig a taser that goes off when you take damage. Yeah, we'll do that in the future. Whenever I die, I'll tase myself max. Killing intent, instant S tier. Look, I don't know about that. Now, these should all be in alphabetical order. So we got... See, some of the... You can see some of the letters are cut off. And when I did it first, some of these were just completely cut off because of how I cropped it. So I had to go back and redo half of these. It's just really annoying. It was my own fault, though. Oh, hang on. That's cutting out chat, isn't it? 1 second. That's better. Oh, hey, Veritas. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. And Travis. What does killing intent do? Certain weaker enemies don't try to attack you. They run away from you. It's entirely useless. There's a lot of skills that need a bit of love, but we'll go through them. Gonna be awesome. Falls asleep immediately. All right, let's just get started. So we'll start with Abella. I'll just go through the list. It's all in like alphabetical order. So we have Abella, then we have Olivia, then August, then Caligura, then Dan, etc. So it's not going to be in like characters and then gods. That probably would have been better, but we'll do it this way. So, all right, short circuit. C tier for sure. It's one of Abella's skills, and it opens up certain doors. But when you play as Abella, it had a chance to fry the lock and not open it, which is just bizarre that it has that. And it can only open certain doors. It can open up shortcuts, but all the shortcuts it can open up requires a key as well. So realistically, the most things it's used for is opening up stuff to get extra junk for crafting. And as we'll find out later, you don't need that much for crafting because most crafting is not that useful. You need like 2 items from a crafting. Because she has weapon crafting and she has trap crafting. Oh, yeah, I just want to say beforehand that I'm not going to be doing it based on how difficult certain abilities are to get, because there's almost every single ability, depending on how you play, you can get them really early. The only exceptions currently are Pav's abilities. You can only get them at endgame, by which case they're kind of useless. But everything else is fine. I'm just not gonna consider how difficult it is to get them or how much investment you need to get them. Really, it's just gonna be how useful it is once you start with that ability. So assuming that you just have it and how useful it is, right? Come here to watch more, they suffer. Don't worry, we'll get to plenty of suffering. My family's ragging on me for not having a date yet. Well, we're going to rag on you too for not having a date. You nerd. Imagine not having a date. Doing a tier list? Yeah, ability tier list. Or skill tier list from Termina. People requested it quite a bit. Hey, Salt. Noodle-oodle, how we doing? Black Orb, Spice Forge on top automatically, Mischief of Frass. Yeah, there are some banger spells, and we'll definitely get to them. Imagine being single, couldn't be me. Okay, so Trapcraft, dog shit. Utterly dog shit. You can only craft bear traps and explosive traps. Explosive traps are fucking worthless. They deal damage to the enemy, and that's it. Bear traps are useful, but you almost guarantee they can drop in regular from the regular item pool, so you're almost guaranteed to get a couple anyway, and you only need a couple really. And it's just it's just pointless, basically. And when you're playing as Abella, you choose between this and weaponcraft, and it's like, that's not even a choice. Like, why would you ever pick trapcraft? Ugh. Okay. Weaponcraft. Cracked. Weaponcraft it's really good because it gives you access to one of the best weapons in the game. The other weapons are okay. I think I might put it on a high A tier just because it gives you Meat Grinder, which is S tier weapon, easy. But the other weapons range from okay to kind of shit. So when you look at it in its totality, there's two weapons you craft. I think it's the Sandman's rake and the flail, the fire flail. They're like I don't know. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Imagine crafting traps. Couldn't be me, to be honest. Yeah, trap only playthrough. I don't know is that even possible. You can't use traps in combat. That'd be alright. That'd be interesting if in an item only playthrough, if you just rely on traps. That would actually be pretty fun, wouldn't it? How you doing, Luca? Wrench toss, easy S tier. It loses a bit of effectiveness towards late game, because by that stage the damage isn't high enough to warrant it. The stun is still nice, so you can still kind of use it, especially if you've got double turns on Abella. Although wrench toss is buggy with double turns. Sometimes it consumes both turns instead of just one, which is bizarre. But early to mid game, awesome ability, just fantastic. It cleans up early game and it's still very useful mid game. It's just late game it starts tailing off, but by that stage that's fine. You've been carried for the start of the game. So PC Samurai ability to summon Sylvian tentacle monster from hentai. That'd be advanced masturbation. Advanced masturbation summons Sylvian tentacles. There you go. Bloodsword. Pretty good. The Bloodsword itself is a decent weapon. I'm gonna put it on B tier because it's not amazing. To take a whole turn to get a weapon, a decent weapon. It's okay. You know, that's really all you can say about it. It's okay. Inverse Crown of Thorns, S tier, easy S tier. Look, I'm not going to spoil what this ability does, but I highly recommend it. So get it as soon as you get it, just use it straight away, and you'll see how amazing it is. Right? It's an amazing ability. This one and the other one, I will skip ahead just for this one. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on, I've lost it. Spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous combustion. There it is, right at the end. Spontaneous combustion and inverse crown of thorns. 2 S tier abilities. Make sure you get them as soon as possible and use them. Okay. Get into battle first. Masturbation. What about double masturbation or greater? Kretchy is right before Logic boss battle. Exactly. How you doing, Varg? Okay. So now we are up to the August abilities here. Bloodlust, it's pretty shit. He might honestly have the worst set of abilities in the game, legitimately. Bloodlust, the way it works is let me just double check. I'm pretty sure. Why is this not in alphabetical order? This is really annoying. It means that you can't target things. And you just attack randomly with your weapon, and you deal extra damage. But it's like, why would you ever use that? Why would you ever use that? So it's just awful. You need, because this isn't a combat game. This is a puzzle game. You need to do things very carefully in a very specific order, or you get dunked. So an ability that removes that just means you get dunked. So Devour is pretty awful. It was bad in Fear and Hunger 1. It's bad in this too, because the situations where you'll run out of food in Termina is super low. There's so much food in Termina. It's only if you're like on your very first playthrough and you're taking like days and days and days to get through the game that Devour is ever going to be useful. And consuming a corpse means that you're not using it for other things. And there's other things that are very useful. Sisui, I've tried using this before, and again, it's one of those things where it's like you have to spend a turn to not die that turn. So it's only ever useful if you've got double moves. And then it's like, okay, I guess I'll put this one in C, I suppose. Probably above short circuit. It's okay. It's a last ditch effort. But if you're going to be doing this, then it's sort of like, well, why not just heal that turn instead, right? If you're going to be wasting a turn just to not die, I guess it's good to mitigate like the one coin flip attack in the game that you can't completely block. Like it's like what's like it's just not useful. Like Warcry is sort of like a reverse pheromones. It means the enemy will target the person that uses it, and that's okay. Pheromones is better. Because then you can like use pheromones when you have ghouls and you can make them do it. It's okay. It does what it does on the tin. It's okay. Not amazing. If you can't outpace a DPS with heals, maybe. Well, if that's the case, then you're just going to be spamming Sisu each turn. And you need to heal up a little bit anyway. Because if you're at 1 HP, then you just die. It's exactly the same as Hardened Heart. Except as an ability. So you had to spend a turn using it. And you can use the same strats as Hardened Heart with that. Like, put on Ring of Wraiths or Leechmonger's Ring. But then you still have to waste a turn each turn doing it. And then that only works if you've got double moves. And it's like, well, at this point you may as well just wait around and get Hardened Heart. Or you can buy a Hardened Heart for 99 coins. So it's like, it feels like a really useless ability in a game where there's 2 guaranteed Hardened Hearts, right? All Mia skills are all mid except inverse crown and thorns. They're basically, to be honest. Because one of his other skills is what's it called? Blood Portal. And Blood Portal's just kind of useless. I don't know why it's not on here, but it's kind of useless. Hey, Dr. Blue, how you doing? An AFB. Explosives is, I'm going to put it on B tier because I've been able to use it once because getting gunpowder is I believe it's the rarest item you can get from tool shelves. If you have steel, you can get gunpowder from certain enemies. So there are ways to build around it. I might put it on A then. Because if you can actually make explosive work, then you get the pipe bomb. So what explosives does is it lets you craft the pipe bomb item, which is like an explosive vial basically, but a bit stronger. Really good, but very limited because it relies on gunpowder, which is a very limited item to get. But you can guarantee it. You can guarantee getting some of it. So I would like this to get buffed just a little bit though, to make it a little bit more useful, and also make Trapcraft more useful. If you have explosives, then booby traps should also have a chance to instantly kill the enemy that triggers it. Right now, they just deal damage, so. I thought explosives would blow the rocks in the white bunker to the right. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, add more options like that. That'd be cool. Intimidate. I've tried using it multiple times. So Intimidate is a conversation skill. When you talk to somebody in combat, you often have the option to intimidate them, and that sometimes it debuffs enemies, and sometimes if they get mad, it buffs them. I've tried using it a few times. I haven't seen big results from it. There might be some enemies that it really works on. But the problem with the conversation skills is that without, I believe it is, it's the Karin skill Diplomacy, where you talk for free at the start of a combat. Without that skill, the conversation skills are sort of annoying and kind of useless. Not useless, but like they take a turn and then you're guaranteed to take damage basically. So you need another skill to make all of these work better. But yeah, I don't know if there's a lot to do with Intimidate, so I'm just gonna put it on B. If you scrap bullets from gunpowder, it would be broken. That would be nuts. Hey Hey, Arden, how you doing? And Gus? Killing intent. Useless. Yeah, just useless. Goodbye. So this one makes it so that certain enemies will they'll run away from you and they won't try to attack you. It's small enemies, so I believe it's definitely cherubs and the fecal hounds. I think it's villagers. I might be wrong. It's been a minute since I used it. This was originally broken when the game came out, so for, I think it was like a month or two, it didn't actually do anything. But it works now. But even if it works, it's still like, well, it's not a big deal. Gonna make a modded skill that just corrupts the game itself over time. That would be very true to Rare, wouldn't it? August has dog shite soul. He does. Unfortunately, he does. Steel is pretty good. The only issue with it is that it takes a turn, so certain enemies you're just going to take damage, but the stuff you get from it ranges from useful to really fucking good. Like, you can get guaranteed gunpowder from enemies that have guns. You know the villagers that shoot you with a rifle? Those guys have gunpowder on them that you can steal. So that combos really well with explosives. I don't know if there's unique items. Oh, wait, no, there's one unique item I know for sure. You can steal a bench grinder from Abella when you fight her. And so that way, that's another way to get a meat grinder. So there's 3 meat grinders you can get. So steel is really good. Not amazing, but I might put it high B. I might put it high B because it's really good, but not like stand out, right? Analyze, cracked. Analyze is amazing. Analyze is too strong, and I legitimately think it needs a little bit of a nerf. Right now, what it does is, I think it's 20 mind or so, or 10, a small amount. And it exposes, if the enemy dies from getting hit in the head, it exposes their head. So you can 2-turn a lot of enemies with this, including bosses. I 2-turned Kaiser. What's his name? Sergal. I 2-turned Sergal the first time I fought him before he got nerfed, and he's a lot easier to fight now, but he used to be a lot harder. But I 2-turned Sergal, Pekeli, and almost every enemy in the game. Not every enemy, but a lot of enemies. If they have a head you can target, this will reveal it, and so you can get them really quickly. You can't steal a meat grinder. You can steal a bench grinder, which is part of the recipe for a meat grinder. You have to craft a meat grinder. There's no way to get a fully built meat grinder for free. Yeah, so Analyze, ridiculously good. That being said, NPC Dan starts as Analyze, so when you recruit him, you get Analyze. But I don't think when you play as Dan, you can start with Analyze. And on his skill tree, it's one of the final abilities, so it is expensive to get. But NPC Dan starting with it is just nuts. It's ridiculous. So I can't use the bench grinder as it is. Yeah, you can just throw it at them. They're really heavy. So Magnum Medical is one of Dan's ultimate abilities as well. If a teammate dies in a fight, you can use Magnum Medical and you sacrifice one of your limbs and it will resurrect your teammate from the dead. Only if you use it in the fight, right after they've died, right? It also costs 50 mind. It's pretty good. And I believe it still has an exploit where if you have something that blocks limb damage, so if you have arm guards or salmon snake rune, and you select one of the limbs that's protected, then that ability goes off, but you don't lose your limb. So it's an excellent exploit. Excellent ability. A little bit limited, I think, because... Well, actually, no, not really. I try to play without companions as much as possible, and I don't really care if they die, so my perspective is a little bit different. But I'm thinking back now, I still do use ghouls and stuff, and it works on them, so it's a fantastic ability. Really, really strong. I'm gonna put it... it's definitely S tier, I reckon. Definitely S tier. I'm gonna move Wrench Toss down a bit because it's strong, but tailors off. But these ones don't. These ones don't taper off at all. Red Arc is better analyze. Red Arc is what? Free limbs for a soul. Yeah. Okay, so these two are sort of together. Medicinal and organ harvest are sort of, they come together. Organ harvest lets you, I don't know, I think you have to buy them separately, but you need them sort of to work together. When you kill an enemy, you can harvest one of their organs, and it's like eyes, liver, kidneys, a couple of different things. And with medicinal, you can use those organs to cure status effects. It's one of the only ways to cure blind in the game. So it's very useful if you get it early, and then you just pick up an eye. And so in case you're going to be fighting someone who deals who has a chance to blind you. They're good. They're good at what they are. You know, I'm going to put these on B, I reckon. It's a little annoying they're two separate skills. Because I'm pretty sure you had to buy them separately. But they do what they do. They're pretty good. They don't need to be more than what they are, I think. Organ harvest S tier. I don't know about S tier. I think the fact that they cure status effects, but most status effects in the game are just really easy to cure anyway. Like, once you hit mid game, you have all the toilet paper and bandages you need. You have all the white vials you need. There's shitloads of green herbs. Green herbs are a lot more common in Termina than they are in 1. So the only issue is blindness, and only like, how many enemies even deal blindness? I think there's like two enemies. It's the Inquisitors and it's Marina. I don't think anybody else has blindness. So, and Marina is the only one you sort of have to fight, and you can cheese that if you play right. So it's really not that big of an issue, I think. You'll delete the heads if you harvest it. That's the thing as well. You need to be careful about when you harvest as well, because if you harvest a body, it instantly gets turned to mush. So you need to like loot it and then get the heads first and then use organ harvest. So like, can I harvest testicles? Ask the gentleman that. He's got them all. Me sitting here like I know what their abilities do, when in fact I know nothing. How you doing, Vike? Hey, Elwee, does inverse crown of thorns have any uses? I missed a lot. Oh, yeah, it does, actually. I won't reveal them here because it's a spoiler, but you should definitely, as soon as you get it, use it. It's a fantastic ability. That and spontaneous combustion. Okay. So, precision stance, dog shit. Dog shit, just absolute dog shit. Increases accuracy. So it's very rare that you miss in this game. I don't think there's any weapons that have a lower accuracy. In the first game, there were a couple that lowered your accuracy, but in Termina, I don't think any do. And the only time accuracy, you can still miss attacks, but it's very, very rare. The only time accuracy you would think it matters is when you are trying to attack the head straight up. But the way the code works, and I'm pretty sure this is how it works. This is what I've been told. I may be wrong, but when you attack the head, the chance to hit the head is a completely separate check from your own accuracy. So it doesn't matter how much you raise your accuracy. Excuse me. You can have 3,000% accuracy, but you can still miss the head because it's got a completely separate check. So all the stances and all the things that increase your accuracy are just useless in Termina. It's absolutely useless. So I don't think that it matters much at all, really. Scalpel has 45% hit rate. Well, there you go. Still useless though. What are the best options to pick when starting as Marcoh? Which abilities? It changes a lot, but I think, where's Marcoh here? Where is he? I've lost him. So I like, where is it? Perfect guard. And you can get a health boost from starting with Marcoh if you train stamina. It's good. I like lockpicking, stamina, and perfect guard. That's sort of my general Marcoh. I think that's it. I think that's pretty good to go with Marcoh. But all of his abilities are pretty good except Bob and Weave. I've never had much luck with Bob and Weave. And Barefisted Proficiency, but I think you get that for free. No, you don't. That's if you train accuracy. That's right. Don't train accuracy because then you get Barefisted Proficiency and it's useless. Anyway, Precision Stance, dog shit. Diagnosis is... It's okay. It does what it says, right? It does sort of when you kill an enemy, you can sort of diagnose their body and get clues for how to beat them in the future. So it's okay. I feel like it could do something a little more because once you've already sort of played through once, you sort of never need to do it again. So I'd like this to do a little, maybe combine this with Precision Stance, right? Or combine Diagnosis with Analyze or something like that because it just feels like it doesn't do enough by itself, right? But it is interesting what it tells you, so I might just put it in C tier, I think. Needs a little love. But it's not the worst. Marcoh, I go with lockpicking, agility, and barefisted proficiency. Yeah, I'd do that except barefisted. Agility is good. Agility is really good when you build for it and you get 2 turns, but use diagnosis. This dude's dead. I love it. He literally says that sometimes. He's dead. What more can I say? Okay, so now we've got the God of Fear and Hunger abilities here. And these are all generally pretty good. Flesh puppetry is a nice dot. It does use up a little bit of mind each turn, and you can't control what the flesh puppets actually attack. So on some bosses, it's not amazing, but it's okay. It deals nice damage over turn. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Because it's pretty good for nice bit of damage, but I think it doesn't stand out that much, right? Isn't Marcoh the only contestant that gets a skill from their backstory that isn't in their hexen? No, I think some other people can get lockpicking as well. I'm trying to think. Some people can get God abilities as well. Dan can get but it was Loving Whispers from his intro. I'm trying to recall what the other ones are. I think there is somebody else who does get someone else's ability. I can't remember off the top of my head though. I love law skills, even my brain can't wrap around it. Yeah. Like it does. It's okay. The law is nice, and I do like law abilities, but I wish it would just do a little more. Just a touch more. Olivia can get short circuit. That's right. Olivia can get short circuit, which is just fucking atrocious. But why would you give Olivia shorts? Anyway. Mastery over vermin, cracked. Absolutely cracked. Like it's an amazing ability. I would put it here. I'd put it here. Mastery over vermin is useful all the way up to the very final boss in endings A and B, because it sort of tails off in the final fights because it doesn't do much damage. But the AOE stun is just fucking ridiculous, an AOE stun. I'm surprised this hasn't been nerfed, because it's awesome. It's a fantastic ability. I have to stop myself from using it because it's so good. I mean, it does cost 35 mind, right? So it's expensive, right? It's not free. But It's really good. Like, fantastic ability. Highly, highly rated. I have to stop myself from using it, so. It does improve headshot accuracy. Maybe I've heard incorrectly then. Hey, and how you doing, Iden? And Cody, DFS? Osa can get Pyromancy. I don't think that's his base ability. No, that's a Grogeroth ability, I believe. Oh, it could be Venushka. Venushka has some of those fire ones. Have mastery over Vermin IRL. Does Orange nerf stuff? I've never seen him nerf something so far. I think he did. I'm trying to think. I recall something getting a little bit of a nerf, not a huge one, but I can't remember what it was. It was early on. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm just crazy. I know he nerfed stuff coming from Fear and Hunger 1 to Fear and Hunger 2, but I'm trying to think. I have Short Circuit. You see, it's a useful skill to have. It has uses, but it could do a lot more. And the fact it can fail is insane. Murray did light nerf glass. That's right. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, he did nerf Mischief. Okay. Wait, sorry. Mischief of Rats, not Mastery over Vermin. Whoops. I was thinking. I always get them confused. So Mischief of Rats is the one with the stun. Mastery of Vermin lets you talk to vermin. God damn it. Okay. This one is actually a lot better. So you'd think this one is just a lore ability, but there's a bunch of vermin that give you free items. Plus there's a whole little quest line that you can get from this. If you have mastery over vermin and you talk to the crow in the slums, you get a cameo. You take the cameo to the orphanage, and then you get the talking board when you do the Hangman game, and then when you have that, you can go and get a whole bunch of unique items. So it's pretty cool. Takes a bit of time, but it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put that in. You know what? I'm gonna put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it in low A tier. I think it's really cool that it has its own little quest line. He nerfed bolt cutters. How you doing, brother man? Did he nerf bolt cutters? I remember seeing something about that in the patch. What was that about? A cameo. Oh, so it's a little basically a pendant or a piece of jewelry with someone's face on it. That's the old term for cameo. Okay, so Rot, very good. Because it weakens the enemy. Changes their sprite. But see, all the ones I'm putting in S tier are just amazing, just game defining spells. I don't think Rot is that good. It's good, but I don't think it's like S tier good, right? So I've never felt like I need to get Rot. Like all of these ones, I've been like, I need to get this spell. I need it. But this one is like, have I felt that? I don't know. I'm gonna put it high A tier. Yeah. Rot's kind of bad, but the sprite changes are very cool. They are pretty cool. Other skills get overpowered just by better skills, meaning you don't need to use it. Exactly. Like, there are a lot of skills that sort of overlap. And that's fine in the game, right? Having skills that overlap, especially when there's 90 skills in the game. I knew from the context, I felt like being a smart aleck. Ban this man. No. Okay, hear me out. Termina speedrun Ratatouille category. How fast you can get Speak to Vermin and MasterChef. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, Blorb, excellent ability, very solid. The bread and butter of any magic build is Black Orb. Shoots out damage. What's the cost of this, by the way? Of Blorb is... That's the only thing that could bring it down. 30. So it is a little bit expensive, but it's just fantastic. It's fantastic. And we're going to put that above rot, I think. You know, and all enemies have this, all magic enemies have this ability, Black Orb, and it minces you as well. It can cut off your limbs instantly. I don't remember if you can instantly kill enemies' limbs with it. Probably not. Fear and Hunger, Abella, and Caligura scene speedrun. Black Smog. Very good. Very good ability because it's one of the few ones you can get that have a very high chance to blind. So it's very good. You can spice it to make it fucking crazy. Wait, where is it? Here. And has a chance to poison too. So very good. Like glass on command, and glass is one of the best consumables in the game. So we love blindness here. So that's going to be high 80. I'm going to put that above Black Orb. Blood Golem, again, another amazing ability. When you're doing a solo run, Blood Golem is indispensable. If you first spice Blood Golem means you instantly get a party member, and then you use Pheromones first turn, and then the enemy just ignores you and goes for your Blood Golem with 200 HP. So fantastic spell. I'm gonna put it here, just above rot, I reckon. Yep, I love it. Good ability. Hurting. See, I love hurting. It's not one of the better spells, right? But it's outpaced by Black Orb because it's just like Black Orb is just a better version of hurting, right? But I love the name. The name cracks me up. I love it when games have weird names like this. I'm gonna have to put it below just because it's just when we're talking about abilities and mechanics. I have to put it below, but it's still good. I just love the name Hurting. Blood Golem is great. I made friendship bracelets with them and we skipped through the countless meadows together. Yeah, Blood Golem is a literal meat shield. It's great. Hurting when enemy uses it versus when you use it. Exactly. Yeah. Black Orb and a Hurting, when enemies have them, they just absolutely dunk on you. I'd like to see an enemy with Blood Golem. I think that would be cool. Necromancy. Well, I guess an enemy has Necromancy, doesn't it? Radiating one has Necromancy. So, Necromancy, very good. It's S tier, I reckon. It's high A tier, I think. But it's sort of mandatory for a solo run. But your ghouls are a lot weaker now. You can't raise skeletons, and the ghouls are just so much weaker than in 1. But it is still really good. But I think it's just not quite S tier, not quite. I think it's very high A. Hurting says Henrik giving you expired Taco Bell. Well, that's basically what he does, isn't it? Need more enemies that inflict blind? No, I don't think we do. How you doing, Neutral? Inverse Crown, S tier. I can't agree more. How you doing, Jose? You know when fighting Tanaka, he will use rev points to beat your ass? Will he? Does he rev up? I usually kill him before he does that. What's the difference between Blood Golem and ghouls? Okay, so Blood Golem is one that when you summon it in the fight, right? And when you finish the fight, the Blood Golem goes away. It has 200 HP and you can't give it any items. Necromancy, however, you raise the ghouls while walking around the world. And you can give them items. You can't give them weapons, but you can give them armor, helmets, and accessories. In return, though, they do very little damage. They're mainly just flesh walls. But you can have up to 3 of them. I think you can find. And you can actually you can get a few because you can raise the villagers as well as soldiers. But Blood Golem you can only have 1 of, and if it dies in that fight, you can't raise it again in that fight. So, okay, so Master Chief from the hit series Halo. I like it. I won't lie, I like it. It is reliant on getting the other books. So you need so what this one does is when you have the recipes for goulash, meat pie, vegetable pie, and mushroom stew, when you already have those recipes from the books, when you have Master Chef, it gives you the improved version of those recipes. And the improved versions give you different buffs. So you can get defense, strength, evasion, or what is that, evasion as well? So they give a few different buffs, and evasion buffs and speed buffs are insane in this game. So Master Chef is very good, but the big downside it relies on you already having those books. So you can get screwed by RNG and not get the books until you reach your museum, right? So it does have I think it's I don't know. I would like maybe for it to unlock a recipe for free when you get it. And like you said, yeah, exactly, Salt. A lot of the time you don't always need to craft your own food because you find so much. It is nice to be able to craft the stat buffs though, which is it's pretty good. And you'll find yourself cooking more if you have Master Chef. I would like it to give you like a free recipe. So like, I don't know, just something a brand new recipe that gives you like a minor stat buff that's still like nice, so you have something from it for free. Because taking a whole ability and then not being able to use it because you don't get books is a bit, it's like, well. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it here, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here because when it works, it's great. But the problem is there's a big problem with it, and that it might not be able to work. So I'm gonna here. I do like the stat buffs. So do the improved version of recipes require more ingredients? I don't think they do. I think Master Chef is literally just you being able to do more with the same ingredients. So. Wonder, do you think the God of Balance is a lore reason for skills being buffed and nerfed? I don't know. Orange gonna have randomized landmines next patch. I would love randomized traps. I think that would be fantastic. Because I know where every single trap in the game is up by heart now. So I would like randomized traps, to be honest. Should be an enemy that if they chop your limbs off, they can attach it to themselves, maybe. That'd be interesting. Like a Hydra. Orange going to give us landmine with an obvious bomb, and the rest is just a mystery. Hey, Chance, how you doing? Just got Interferent Hunger, got slightly addicted. Oh, they're fantastic games, aren't they? Melee proficiency. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had any. People are saying that it helps you hit the head, but I don't know. I really don't know. Personally, then I'm gonna put them in D tier. I don't like them. I just don't like them. Same with gun proficiency. Don't like it. And barefisted. Don't like it. Don't like it. Because all these ones improve your accuracy. Melee is with melee weapons, guns with guns, barefisted with bare fists, and this one with everything. Don't like them. But this one you actually have to use in. I think you have to use it. You have to use it in combat, so then it's even worse. Master Chef is excellent in final boss fights. You get buffed a lot, and they don't have a chance to get a turn. That's true. I actually got really mad the first time I did ending B and C because where the boss actually triggers isn't clear. So I used a bunch of stuff, and then it timed out before I got to the fight, and I was like, fuck. Certain ability, bury the trauma. That's Levi and Dan. No, that's Pav. Slow metabolism. I like this one. It does exactly what it says in the tin. You require less food. And And you can get it very early, so it can actually be, because you get it from Henrik, who you can find, day one morning or, day one midday as a gentleman. So it's a pretty useful skill. The downside, again, is food is so common. So the thing that it does is good. It's just that food is so common that it's not useful whatsoever. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to put it in C, I think, just because it's not bad, but it doesn't hurt you like some of these other ones do. Like Short Circuit and Warcry and Sisu, they hurt you. I'm gonna put it above Diagnosis because I have found times where I was like, I would like to eat less food, but this is so much you get. Diplomacy is S tier. Getting a free, because so what this one does, so we're up to Karin skills now, right? So these are Karin skills. And what diplomacy does is when battle starts, you instantly talk to the enemy for free. It doesn't take a turn. And when you combo that with Persuade or Intimidation, it's amazing. Some enemies you can stop them from attacking you just instantly. Bobbies, you can kill them on turn 1 when you do this. It's fantastic ability. I love it. Escape plan. It still has a noticeable fail rate, as I found out during my Maso mode runs yesterday. But it does help. I'm just gonna put it in B tier, to be honest, because it's like I still fail a lot from escaping while using it. So it's not a free escape, but it's a much improved escape. I might put it in A tier because that's still pretty useful. Low A tier, I think. Lockpicking, very good, although it sort of falls off once you reach the city because there's actually not many locked doors in the city for some weird reason. There's a lot in the early game, and the sewers, but once you get into the city, there's not many at all, which is bizarre. I guess there's some places like the church, which make the whole path a bit shorter, but then you get the keys for the church anyway. So it's very good early game, tapers off hard in mid game, and there's no point late game because it's obviously for exploration. I'm gonna put it high B tier. High B tier. I would like more locked doors, so it's actually useful, but Persuade, excellent, fantastic ability. There's a lot of enemies Persuade is really good on. And the enemies that it's good on, it's usually really good on. Like you can if you combo this with Diplomacy, you can kill Bobby's first turn without taking any damage. So I'm gonna put this high A tier, I think. Because it's very good, but I don't think it's like mandatory, right? Executioner. Okay, so we're up to Marcoh. Levi skills. We're up to Levi skills now. And with his skills, basically what they do is they improve each tier of weapon and basically bump it up a tier. So Gunslinger, that's a pistol skill. Basically it turns pistols into a rifle, and when you use a pistol, it shoots off enemy limbs like a rifle. So that's pretty good. You need to get these early because you can get rifles really early. And it just sort of helps fill holes when you start running out of ammunition. So these are all pretty good. If you're using guns a lot, there's no real downside to getting them. But if you're not using guns, or you're using guns in a very limited way, then you can skip them pretty easily. I'm tempted to put Gunslinger in A tier because shooting off limbs is such a big deal. You go into a fight and the enemy is already missing 1 or 2 arms. Like that's a really big deal. I'm gonna put it I'm legit going to put it here because rifles have carried me so much through the game because of that ability. And the ability to turn a pistol into a rifle is insane. Marksmanship, you can sometimes instantly kill an enemy with a rifle, which is nice, but it's like it's not as big a deal as turning a pistol into a rifle and shooting off limbs. So it's good, but it's not amazing. So I'm gonna put it in. I don't want it nerfed or anything, and I don't know how you'd buff it without making it too strong. But I think it's in a pretty good spot. I wouldn't really change that. And Executioner. So what Executioner does is when an enemy is stunned on the field, then you can instantly shoot them. Then you can instantly kill them. So there's a couple of things that stun enemies. One of them is you shoot them with a shotgun in the first place, and then they get stunned. And so if you it basically means that you will never take more than 2 shots to kill an enemy on the field with a shotgun, right? So it means that you delete every enemy except bosses with this. Hitting them with Olivia's wheelchair counts as a stun, and I think I may be wrong, but I think getting caught in a bear trap counts as a stun, but I may be wrong with that. So it's very good. The only issue is that shotguns usually have limited ammo, but it's very good. I might put that just below Gunslinger. Because again, the only issue is just slightly less ammo. So you're just gonna naturally use it a lot less. Hot spreadsheet action, yeah. How you doing, Dupree? But yeah, so his abilities are generally pretty good. I don't think he needs much changing except for gun proficiency. I hate the proficiencies. Booby trap stun too. That might be the one I'm thinking of. Booby trap, when you booby trap someone, it deals damage and stuns. And so you can follow up with a quick shotgun blast and take him out. Okay. Which character has your favorite sprite? In combat or in the world? In the world is probably... I really like Marcoh, actually. I just like his animation. And how big he is. Yeah. I do like Olivia. I like the wheelchair. Or if you mean attacking sprite, like when you're attacking them, probably Marina. I love that floaty with the arms out. That's so cool. Death Mask, say hello to my shotgun. Oh god, Death Mask. No thank you, I'm done. Okay, Moth Swarms. Okay, so these two here. Moth Swarm and Red Arc. You get these when you beat ending A, the logic ending. Moth Swarm is okay. It's a nice bit of leeching damage. I think it might be the only leeching attack in the game, now that I think about it. It felt pretty underpowered to me when I used it. But I would have to like study the numbers and stuff to get a better grasp on it. But it felt really weak in the amount of damage it actually did. So I'm just gonna put it on B tier. Yeah, probably just here. And it cost a lot of mine too. It cost 30 mine for what it did, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Moth Swarm, aka Lesuck. Red Arc's very good. Very strong. A shitload of damage. For a magic build, Red Arc is just nuts. I wonder where it would go though. Because it is just straight damage, isn't it? Which and it is really useful to nuke bosses and stuff like that, but it doesn't have much use outside of that. I might put it just below Mischief, I think, because it is a great nuke, isn't it? Is this the best Maso mode starting character so far? Marco's pretty good. Marcoh and Abella just have the best starts in general. So if you pick either of them, you really can't go wrong. I'm still struggling though with Marcoh just because I'm kind of bad at games. Actually, speaking of Marcoh, here we go. We're up to Marcoh now. Okay, Adrenaline Rush, fantastic. This one gives you boosted regular attack damage as the match goes on. So it's free damage basically. The only downside is you don't get a cool dance when you do it. So, it's just a really solid buff with no downsides really. So I would probably put it probably here, I think. Here, yeah. I reckon that's a good spot for it. If you have the ability to get it and you're using melee weapons and focusing on melee instead of magic, then you should absolutely just get Adrenaline Rush because it's just fantastic ability, right? Bob and Weave. It's very RNG dependent, and RNG's does not favor me whatsoever. Every time I've used it, it just hasn't worked. And I don't know if it's bugged or it's just really bad RNG. So I feel like I can't comment on Bob and Weave whatsoever because it just doesn't work for me. I'm going to put it in C tier for that reason because the evasion is just like, I just got dunked. But other people say it works well. So, I don't know. Yep. What are your favorite games besides Fear and Hunger? Good question. I really like city builder games. Colony sim games. I really like them. They're a bit boring to play on stream though, so. I like horror games. I like indie horror games a lot. I like Fallout New Vegas. That was a banger. I don't play a lot of games these days, to be honest. I think it's really funny that Dan has loving whispers, because what's he going to say? At least your parents loved you? Yeah. Marina Engraved Free Bible is very good. You just re-roll until you get Fear and Hunger Bible. That would be a fantastic start, actually, yeah. Counter stance. It's okay. When you get attacked, you deal damage back. You don't want to be attacked though. So it's got the same issue in a lot of games have some similar stuff like this. It's like you don't want to get attacked in the first place. But if you combo this with Perfect Guard, then you're basically doing free damage. But it does take a couple of turns to set up, which is the issue. So it's okay. Chip damage is always good, isn't it? I might put it here. Yeah, I'm gonna bump Blood Sword up a little bit, I think. Okay. Fast Stance, that's free double turns, which is very good. Very good. Double turns is fantastic. But again, the downside is it takes a turn to get going. So you're probably going to eat a little damage depending on the fight. And there's ways to get double turns for free that aren't that hard to set up as you go through the game. So it definitely tails off as the game goes on. But it's a good alternative. So I'm definitely going to put this in A tier. Probably here, actually. Yeah, I reckon that's a good spot. Perfect Guard, excellent. It just makes your guard way better. And you're going to be guarding a lot throughout the game. So it's pretty good to pick this up as soon as you can. I might put this above Adrenaline Rush, actually, because it's just so useful to have. It's not like a game changer, but it just makes your guard better. And you're going to be guarding a lot anyway, so it's like, it's a no-brainer, really. Okay, now we're up to Marinara, our good friend Marinara. And let's start with, what's our first ability? Engrave. Engrave is pretty awesome. So what Engrave does is it lets you carve a permanent sigil on a character's face. And you can carve it on any recruitable character's face, I believe. And it gives him a permanent buff. Oh, whoops. Do you get double turns like Kahara or no? Yeah, you do get double turns, yeah. The only downside is to the different engravings that you get is that some of them are just kind of useless. So what is it? You get magic protection, raises damage, and raises magic damage and physical protection. They're all kind of useless. The only two that are really useful are Rares, which raises mind capacity, and the God of Fear and Hungers, which raises agility. That being said, those are really good. So you've got two really, really good ones, and like, what is it? Four ones that are pretty useless. So I'm gonna put it on low S tier for that. I would like the useless ones buffed a little bit. Just so there's actually a real choice when it comes to getting these things. Because right now, if you're not taking Rare or God of Fear and Hungers, it's sort of like, well, there's no point. But I don't know how. I don't think you could really nerf the Rare one and the God of Fear and Hunger one without making them useless as well. I think it's just the mechanic is just so good, right? Yeah, you can engrave. You can engrave the goat, which is hilarious. Engrave is what all the pretty girl activities you do at the sleepover. Yeah. All the girlies come together and, you know, they're sitting there having a pillow fight and then they decide to bust out the knife and engrave Dark God sigils on each other's faces. It's great. Whoops, wrong one. What am I doing? Why do I always do this? You can engrave zombies. You can't engrave golems because the golem is only in a fight and you can't engrave inside of a fight. So advanced occultism and greater occultism. So what these do is advanced occultism gives you a rev point when you start the battle, and greater occultism makes you start the battle with 2 rev points. Now these are very good because it means that you can start casting spells a lot faster. These are 2 spells that are just general improvements. So if you have the opportunity to get them, just get them, because you're never going to, at the very least, even if you're not using magic, you can start the battle and deal a little bit more damage and maybe finish it in the first turn. So these are very good. Advanced occultism is at least A. Be here, and greater occultism is a lot better. I don't know about S tier. But it is very good. Probably here, I reckon. Starting a match with 2 free rev points is insane, right? You can't use engrave in combat. Moonscorch Marina is a great example of a lie. Well, the Moonscorch, they get freebies, so. So yeah, they're pretty good abilities. Warding Sigil. So, if you remember in the back alleys, how there's that big red sigil painted on the ground. That's what a warding sigil is, but the ones you do are a lot smaller. This means an enemy can't walk over a warding sigil, which can be used to block off enemy paths. It's neat. Not super useful, but it does exactly what it says it does. And it's not bad, but it could be a little bit more useful, I think. I honestly don't know how you'd change it, because it's like, that's just a mechanic, isn't it? Yeah, I'd probably put it here. It's an interesting ability. Okay, now we're going on to everybody's favorite girl, best girl in the game, Olivia. Advanced botanism. What do you reckon, guys? So advanced botanism is the skill to condense the effective properties of herbs and plants to maximize their potential. Teaches you the recipes for condensed blue and condensed green and condensed lavender. What do you reckon? Hang on one second. Okay. Can you use both forms of occultism at the same time? No, I believe you can only, you don't get 3. You don't start a battle with 3. I think you can only start with 2. It's been a minute since I used it though, so maybe you can. Advanced botanism, I love it. So, Condensed blue and condensed green. Sorry, condensed blue and condensed lavender are the two best healing items in the game because they heal 125 health and 125 mind, respectively. That being said, you never need that much healing. And you definitely don't need condensed green. All the green herb recipes are just useless. Never craft anything with a green herb. You don't need it. I'm going to put it in A tier because they are fantastic healing, but you can usually squeeze out a little more for less. Because I believe the recipes actually require more resources than mixed. Because there's the mixed blue and the mixed there's mixed blue herbs, which are 75 healing, I believe. Which is one blue herb and one red herb. Condensed blue is 2 blue herbs and 1 red herb. So it's like, do you need that much healing? Usually not. So it's okay, but it's not amazing. So I'm going to put it on low A tier for that reason. Although it does give you the only recipe you can use with lavender, and it actually makes lavender a useful healing item because before that, lavender is just 5% mind. So I might bump it up a little bit actually because it gives you mixed lavender is pretty good. I might put it probably here. This is an SOS message. Oh no. Poison tip. Poison tip, I really like it. What poison tip does is your weapon gets a buff where when you hit an enemy, it has a chance to poison them. Dots in Fear and Hunger are really good. And it's very cheap. The only downside is, of course, it takes a turn. But I really like it. It's good against bosses. I think the only downside is really good against bosses, but Olivia already has skills that are fantastic against bosses too. So it's not a huge deal. It's not as big a deal as you might think it is. But it is still really good for the free damage. So I'm going to put it here, just below fast, above fast dance, I think. Yeah, because it's only useful when against big enemies. And against big enemies, you've sort of got better tools. Olivia already has better tools, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, if you can't get the better skills, then it's pretty good, but you can do better. Toxicology. So, toxicology, what that does is it lets you make... Actually, no, we'll do Undergrowth Awareness first. Undergrowth Awareness lets you pick up extra plants. So it lets you pick up blue herb roots, which you can't do without that. Lets you pick up nettle and poison hemlock and what's the last one? Dagger, wild dagger. It lets you pick up the extra plants that you see around. So that alone is pretty good. Getting the deep blue roots and dagger is really good just by itself because they're fantastic healing items. But the hemlock and the nettle are good. You need an extra ability. You need toxicology to use them, but they're really good as well. So I'm going to put this in probably here, I reckon. Because you just get great healing items. The downside is you actually have to go out of your way. You have to leave the city again and go and find this stuff and go dig it up. And most of it is just in the early woods. So it is really limited uses. And toxicology to add on from that, you can make condensed nettle and condensed hemlock. Condensed nettle adds a new status effect called irritation, which I believe drastically lowers the enemy's chance to hit. And condensed hemlock is one of the strongest dots in the game. It's ridiculous. Like, so toxicology alone is S tier for that reason. The only downside is it basically requires undergrowth awareness and going and farming this stuff. So if you get Pinecone Pig can randomly pick up the stuff you need for this, which is pretty cool. But you can't count on that. So, so toxicology requires a lot of work to make it work. But if you do, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. What are you guys arguing about, Walmart? Okay, so now we are up to Osa. Osa's stuff is all really good, right? Dance Macabre, S tier, straight up, top of S tier, just it's unquestionable. Do I even have to explain why? Not only does it buff your magic as the fight goes on, it gives you the coolest animation in the game, the dance, right? Where else can it go but top of S tier? So we got meditation and greater meditation. So what these do is when you guard, you get extra rev points. So meditation gives you 1 extra rev point because you get a rev point each turn anyway. So what this one does is when you guard, you get a rev point, and then greater meditation you get 2. So whenever you guard, it instantly fills up your rev points with greater meditation. So very good. These are the same as perfect guard and other things, where it's just a straight up buff. And greater meditation means you can just be absolutely shitting out damage with max rev. The only downside is, of course, you have to take a turn to do it, to guard, to do it. But when every other turn you can hit twice anyway, so it sort of evens out. But I will probably put it in a high A tier, I think. And meditation is probably probably here, I think. Yeah. Can Olivia learn Dance Macabre? She absolutely can. Spice Forge, S tier. Easy S tier. So if you don't know how Spice Forge works, what it does is when you use it, it opens up a menu and it shows all of the spells that you can spice. Not every spell can be spiced, but most can. It's basically every spell that is magically from magic. So skills can't be. So all the ones that you get from characters can't be spiced, but all the ones you get from gods can be spiced. And you have 3 options. So you can make one spell hit twice. It's called double magic. So like if you can, I'll just go through it. You can make one spell hit twice. You can make one spell cast for free at the very start for no cost. Wait, is it no cost? No, it still costs. But it instantly casts when the fight starts. And you can make one spell cost a lot less, right? So, and you know what? I'm just going to put this... Honestly, it makes everything better. And if you're doing a magic build, you need Spice Forge. Just straight up, you need it. So what you can do is you can say, oh, okay, I want to cast, whenever I start a fight, I want to cast Blood Golem. Where's Blood Golem? I want to cast Blood Golem. So at the start of the fight, you just have Blood Golem appear next to you and you don't take any turns to do that. And then you can say, well, I want to, whenever I cast Mischief of Rats, I want it to be really cheap because it's an expensive spell. So I want that cheaper. So now Mischief of Rats costs 12 instead of 30, right? And when you go, well, okay, well, when I cast Red Arc, I want that to hit twice because I want to deal double damage because it's my nuke, right? So I want to be able to nuke things with it. So then you put double on that. So whenever you cast it, it hits twice. So you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it. Spice Forge is just amazing, right? What are you guys talking about? Why are you talking about Walmart managers and stingers in my chat right now? But yeah, so all of Osa's abilities are fantastic. Okay, so now up to Pav. Pav only has 3 abilities. I imagine he'll get 1 more when it becomes playable. So he has Bury the Trauma, On Guard, and Order Charge. Bury the Trauma means that as you're walking around, your mind ticks down slower. It's not bad. If you could get it early, I would say that it would be A tier. Because it's just useful for your mind to tick down slower, especially in magic builds. But the current issue is you can't get it until the very end of the game right now. You can't get it until you reach the tower. And that's only if you reach the tower on day 1 morning. So it's like, it's kind of useless. Unless you're Karin. You can get it a lot earlier as Karin because there's a unique scene with Karin pretty early on. With Karin and Pav, so which is funny. On guard, fantastic. It gives you a free melee attack at the start of each combat if you use on guard as you start the fight. It is a little buggy, especially when you start stacking, spiced abilities to attack first, and you start stacking diplomacy and on guard. It does get a little buggy, but it's a free attack. It has been nerfed drastically from Fear and Hunger 1. It's a random melee attack. Sorry, it's a melee attack on a random limb of the enemy. You don't get to pick where it hits. So it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it here. Auto charge. So auto charge, when you use it, all of your allies will instantly attack the thing that you target. So it's pretty good when you've got ghouls, because they'll attack they'll attack a direct target, which they don't usually do. Or a full party. So it can be useful if you're going a full party, but if you're not worrying about that, then it's not a huge deal. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to put it on low A tier, I think. Because if you're not relying on your party to do damage, like if you're casting spells and stuff where you've got ghouls to tank for you, then it's just not... There's not many builds it fits into, basically. Okay, now we're up to Rare. So these are all the abilities you get from the God Rare, right? Fear and Hunger IRL, I know, right? Hey, Fernando, how you doing? Golden Gates is a fun way to navigate the map, actually. So when you have Golden Gates, when you enter Rare's realm, you will always... Each one has a Golden Gate there. And if you have this ability, they're open, and it lets you teleport between each of the different Rare realms around the map. So it can be a really fun way to navigate around. It does require a little bit of investment to get, so it's not, it's okay. And you can access other Rare realms without having to draw the sigil, which is nice, because you just need to get in, and then you can access all the realms without having to draw extra sigils, so that's pretty cool. But I think you need to draw a bunch of sigils to get it anyway. So it's like, oh well. I'm gonna put it low A tier, pretty low A tier, I think. Lunar Meteorite is a rare spell you get from beating the game, and it's just a single target attack. How much damage does it do again? I remember it not being amazing. Let me just quickly check this list. Here it is, Lunar Meteorite. Oh, that's okay, actually. Magic attack, 200 plus damage. So that's alright, actually. You know what? I'm going to put that in A tier as well. It is a bit expensive. So I'll probably put this under Black Orb, I think. Yeah. And Lunar Storm is the same thing, but it attacks everything at the same time. It is very expensive, but it deals a shitload of damage. But it also requires 2 rev points, so it is kind of expensive. I'm going to put this... Yep. Call them piss gates because they're yellow and they piss me off. I wish I was smart enough to comprehend everything in the lore. I'd love to discuss it, but I just know the basics, and I feel like a loser in Loserville. That's alright. Nobody really understands the lore, so... Actually, very nice. There's not a lot of abilities in C and D tier. That is nice, yeah. Well, the game is, for the most part, fairly balanced, and there's lots of different build variety. It's just that these ones, I feel, down the bottom here for C and D, are just ones like D tier are ones I would just love buffed or completely reworked. But C could just be buffed. Because they just don't really have a place. But everything else mostly has a place, right? You can sort of fit it into a build somewhere. What's next? Mind Read. Mind Read is a fun lore one. Because it gives a lot of different context, but it only does lore stuff. Only, like there's nothing else, right? I think it would be cool if it did something else. Like maybe if it gave you like a small buff to hitting the head or something like that. Or gives you like a passive dodge boost because you're mind reading, right? And so you can tell when the enemy's going to attack. Something like that. Because all it does is lore right now, and it's like a little more, like just a little more. Reveal Aura is useful when you don't know. So what Reveal Aura does is on the map, when an enemy contestant has transformed into a Moonscorch version, it reveals their location on the map. Mind Read should tell you if a coin flip might come. That's a really good idea. Like a really obvious Mind Read tells you the enemy is preparing a devastating attack. Usually there's clues, but not always. Or yeah, Mind Read could tell you which talk option will give you the best outcome. Something like that would be nice, right? Just a little bit of a buff. So yeah, Reveal Aura reveals transformed contestants on the map after they've transformed. This is one of those skills that's absolutely useless once you know where everything is in the game. So after a couple of playthroughs, you'll just never need it. But it is useful at what it does. So it could be a lot better though, because it's nice to know where they are when they're transformed, but right now it's just a nightmare to find where everybody is in the game when they're not transformed. So it ends up feeling like the game is really empty. Like it feels like the game is really empty when you're running around, because all of the interaction with other contestants are just spread out over 3 days, and you have no idea where they are or when they are. So Reveal Aura being buffed to actually show you where they are when they're not transformed, I think would be a very good choice. And it used to be that way because you can see in an early video it used to do that, but it was changed to just be Moonscorch. So I'm not entirely sure why that was, but I feel it could be a bit stronger. Okay, so now we're up to Samurai skills. Our girl Samurai. We got Blood Sacrifice. And what Blood Sacrifice does is if there's a Grogoros sigil, you can use Blood Sacrifice to deal a whole bunch of damage to yourself, and you get extra Grogoros affinity. Pretty useful because there's limited Old God sigils to be able to draw, so you have to make use of what you've got. And it's pretty good. You may as well pick it up if you're doing magic, because you just need a lot of Grogoros, right? So you may as well get it. I'm going to put it in A tier, just low A tier, because, you know, it just does what it by itself isn't that useful, but it's just really good at unlocking other stuff, right? Same with Masturbation, exactly the same thing. Masturbation does have the excellent animations though. So we're going to put this in high A tier. Like a buff Reveal Aura to show a percentage of the enemy's health in combat or something. That would be very interesting, actually. That's a really interesting idea, Terran Ghost. Okay, so now we have various stat increases. Oh, how you doing, Shane? So there's a bunch of gods and Tanaka and some other people have like stat increases. I'm not going to screenshot every single one because there's no point, right? But we'll just talk about the different ones. Agility +1 is very, very good. You need, if you use this, if you get 2 agility increases plus Small Things Amulet, then you are guaranteed 2 turns in almost every single fight in the game. Plus it increases your dodge chance, and plus it just increases your speed in general. So agility, very, very, very good. The rest of these are okay. Attack is B, I guess. Defense, junk. Magic attack, B, magic defense, junk. Yeah, the defense stats don't seem to be super strong, to be honest. And I remember seeing someone do the maths, and like attack +1 and magic attack +1 equals like 4 extra damage on an attack, which is just, it's pretty. I'm gonna bump it right down. Actually, they're kind of junk. They need to be fixed somehow. I don't know how you'd fix it, but they need to do something a bit better. In Warhammer turns, Gregroth would be Khorne and Sylvian Slaanesh. Similar, yeah, pretty similar. Rare would be how do you pronounce that? Sinch? God of Fear and Hunger would be Nurgle. God of Fear, no, that would be God of the Depths would be closer to Nurgle. It's God of Fear and Hunger takes the soul of the God of the Depths and transforms it, so it's a bit different. Mind capacity +25 is really nice. If you're going a magic build, it's almost not definitely mandatory, but very nice. Because it's just useful to be able to cast extra spells, right? Engraved Tanaka is +6 agility at the start of the game. Busted. Absolutely busted. For real. Some characters can also get +25 health, but that's only in their intro, and it's only Levi and Marcoh, so it's not on here because it's not a real ability. I'd like it if magic defenses gave you better evasion against spells. That'd be interesting. God of Fear and Hunger is probably the most unique. We brought this god in ourselves god I've ever seen. It is pretty interesting, isn't it? Let's smash these last ones out. Longinus, pretty good. Better than Bloodsword for sure. Yeah. Healing Whispers, insane. Yep. Healing Whispers is fucking insane. Loving Whispers, very good. High A tier, I'm gonna say. Yeah, here. What do we got? Brain Flower, kind of shit. Heart Flower, kind of shit. Pheromones, really good. When you on certain builds, very, very good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Chains of Torment, very good, but tough to get. I'm gonna put that high A tier. It deals insane damage, but you've got to do a special boss fight to get it just for that fight. So you sort of have to really work for it. Combustion, very good when comboed with Scorched Earth. Because it's got the burn as well. Photosynthesis, okay. Bump this down. Master Chef. There we go. So photosynthesis heals you when you're outside during the daytime. So super limited. I'm gonna bump that right down actually. Yeah. I've never really noticed it much, so. Pyromancy Trick, it's okay. A little bit of fire damage. It's not meant to be an amazing ability. It's just a little bit of fire damage, really. So, Roots That Reap, fucking insane. Roots That Reap is mandatory on magic builds. Just straight up mandatory on magic builds. It's one of the few very. Is it the only real AoE damaging spell? I think it is. Yeah, double Roots That Reap just melts logic. Like it's insane against logic. That carried me the entire time during that fight. Scorched Earth, pretty cool. I really like Scorched Earth, but it relies on you just doing a pyromancy build. And some fights it won't let you use. It won't let you use Scorched Earth during logic, which is bizarre. But I really like it. If you are going a pyromancy build, then it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it above combustion. Yep. Roots of Drip. Yeah, we made it through. That went for way longer than I thought it would. So what do you reckon, guys? Let me just take another look. Dance. Yeah. Pretty happy with this. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna bump Bury the Trauma down a little bit, I think. Yeah, move this up a bit. There we go. Move Escape Plan up a little bit. And Blood Sacrifice up a little bit. I'll move Longinus up to bottom of A tier because Longinus does deal a shitload of damage. Yeah, I'm pretty happy so far. Yeah, what do you guys? Is there anything you guys would change about this? What do you reckon? Because I'm pretty happy with how it stands right now. All 90 abilities in the game. Yes, this will become a YouTube video, so make sure to say hello to YouTube. I'm gonna judge these by names because that's all I can do, and I think it's good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. Agility +1 S tier. It is tempting, isn't it? It is tempting. But I think just by itself, it's you need to build around agility and then it becomes S tier. But just by itself, it's like not quite. I might put diplomacy down a bit because that requires a lot of building too, doesn't it? Hi YouTube, me watching from the future. Hi YouTube, remember Olivia is the best. Olivia is the best, guys. I'm glad you guys remember that. All right, I think we're done. All right. We got to do the YouTube outro, don't we? So remember to like, favorite, and subscribe, and remember that memberships are open, and any support from the channel goes straight back in to working on the channel if you want more content like this. So I'll catch you guys next time. There we go. How's that? Is that good? Is that a good ending? Make sure to come say hi next time I'm streaming. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop. We're going to take a short break, have a stretch, and oh, by the way, if you want to do your own, you can do it here. You can do your own tier list there if you'd like. Should have all abilities there. We're witnessing a YouTube video outro live. I know, right? You gotta put on the YouTube voice. The YouTube voice is completely different from a regular voice, right? Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite YouTuber, More They Do. Today we're here to talk about Fear and Hunger Termina abilities. All 90 abilities ranked from best to last. Which one's your favorite, guys? Let's go. Was that a good intro? Forgot the dubstep. Oh yeah, the dubstep outro. All right. Okay, short break time. We'll be back and we'll get straight into Maso mode after this. Oh, wait, that's my face. Hang on. Read in PewDiePie voice? Oh, God, no, I don't want to. Okay, BRB. Sorry, but we're hard banning any discussions about Funko Pops and U-Tunes, okay? That's not happening. It is simply not happening. Oh. Tier list skills. I'll need this for the video later. Oh, right. So, I have something new for you guys today. Let me just get it for you. So you might know my good friend Allbones Jones. He streams a lot of Fear and Hunger as well. We are working on a video series at the moment. And we just posted the first one. So go check this out. If you like. It's going to be a video series about how to defeat enemies from the first game. So starting off, you know, it's basically just going down the list, right? The enemies you encounter. First one people have trouble with, the guard. So we start with the guard. There's going to be, the plan is to do basically every enemy from Fear and Hunger. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to him and check out those videos if you're playing Fear and Hunger 1 and having a bit of trouble. And also, in case you missed it yesterday, memberships are now open on the channel. So if you see below the video, there will be a join button. And if you click that, it'll show the different tiers available. So, the first tier static is just in case you want to support a little bit, but you don't have or you don't want to support the full, like, you know, full $5 like it is on Twitch. It's $1 US. It automatically translates to whatever your local currency is, but it's $1 US, a minimum, right? So if you want to support a little bit, you still get the funny name and the badge, and you still get the emotes. But if you go a higher tier than that, the next one is analog. If you get that one or higher, then you see previews for all the upcoming videos. Any member sees there is a preview at the moment. It's not showing. Is it really not showing? Hang on. Let me see. That's weird. Maybe it's like delayed in certain regions. Anyway. No, just for me it does show. But yeah. My favorite tier is the top tier. So if all of you could hit the top tier, the silver tier, that would be really appreciated. Because I will, if you give me $500 Australian a month, I think it's like 400 US. It's all in Australian for me. Give me 500 Australian a month, I will buy a bar of silver, and you get a picture of the bar of silver that I bought with the money. So please get that tier. If you can't, that's okay, but consider it. I think it's a worthwhile investment. So, but yes, let's get into more Maso mode. If you keep shilling the silver membership each stream, I'll deliver these hands to your face. Oh, hey, I've got a shill. You know why? Do you know why every single YouTuber tells you to like, comment, and subscribe and join their memberships? Do you know why every single YouTuber does that? Despite how cringe and annoying it is? Because it works. It works very well. If you don't do it, if you do it, you get like double the amount of people like, comment, subscribe and join your memberships. Because the thing is, right, you're not begging people to do it, right? You're reminding people. So me saying join the membership, right? People don't do it because you told them to. They do it because they want to, and you're just reminding them. And I don't want you to subscribe because I told you to. I don't want people to do that because that wouldn't feel right with me. That's why I always say if you want to, if you already want to, I'm just reminding you. So more than marketing 101, give me all your money. Exactly. That's why, that's why I'm happy to joke about a subscription tier that's $500 a month. Nobody's ever going to buy that. That's why I'm happy to say do this, because it's obviously a joke, right? It's obviously a joke. Do I need to do the intro? No, I don't need to do the intro. Too late. I subbed to you because you told me. Like and subscribe, or Grogroth will be under your bed tonight. Oh god. Oh wait, hang on. Got this music still on. I'm hoping someone will. I would like if somebody subscribed and did that. Everything I say, I'm serious about. If somebody subscribes to me, if someone subscribes at the silver tier, I will legitimately, unironically use that money to buy bars of silver, and then you will see a picture of my bar of silver. Pet pill's nice. I'm not joking about it. I don't joke about the things I do. I do stuff that's extreme because it's funny. It's a good bit, right? That's the thing. I think in terms of bits, and it's a good bit to have a ridiculous tier with a ridiculous prize, and then actually do it. Like how I said that I was going to show you guys a video of my lamb giving birth. And I actually have a video of my lamb giving birth, and you guys all saw it. Like I don't fuck around. Right? I do the things I say I do. Thought I already subbed, but it's made me realize I didn't. Oh yeah, see, exactly. See, and thank you very much for the sub. And I appreciate every single subscriber. And I appreciate every single member. I appreciate every single like, every single comment. I read all the comments. I can't always respond to all of them. I try to respond to as many as I can. Mushroom stew, nice. But I read all of it. And I really appreciate everything. Every single interaction. It's really, every single view, I really appreciate it. So I try and make content that you guys will like, because at the end of the day, it's all for you guys. Do you want to subscribe? Like and subscribe in 3 seconds. A prison guard will watch you as you sleep. Oh god, oh, that'd be terrifying. Better dance. Yeah. This guy, because we were playing as Dan yesterday and just getting dunked. So, we decided this is going to be better Dan. And he hasn't been better yet. It has not been better. Which way is it? This is. Hey! Thank you very much, Chance. See, this is how you do it, guys. See? What a good friend. We need more people like Chance who are willing to give me money. But yeah, thank you very much, Chance. I really appreciate it. All this flattery will not make me get a silver membership. One day it'll work. One day. Better dance is eye candy. He is eye candy. They're both kind of eye candy, though, aren't they? Both handsome men in completely different ways. Like and subscribe, or your next sleep will involve a coin flip and chrome all. Oh god. Okay, now we have to. I'm gonna wait for my stamina to recharge for a second, because we need to sprint in this next one. Okay, let's go. And go, go, because Rher has noticed us now. Yo, thank you very much, Chris Texas. Thank you very much for the upgraded membership to Analog. Really appreciate it, man. Let's go, members. Let's go. More members. I feel myself growing stronger with each member. Okay, there we go. In we go. Safe. Nice. Next person will be silver. Yes, I can feel it, guys. Send me your energy. The next person, then we're going to get a silver today. We're going to get a silver. Dan appeals to one area of masculinity and Marcoh the other. Well, he's kind of like, yeah, one of those visual K pretty boys, isn't he? Well, Pav's straight visual K. I think Mirror actually said he was inspired by visual K. For Pav. Everyone in Fear and Hunger is somewhat hot. That's kind of true, isn't it? Even Caligura has that ugly bastard thing going for him, doesn't he? Tumblr handsome man, like Bones said. Exactly. Tell you what, if I ever hack a successful rider or win the lottery, I'll subscribe to Silver Tier. Excellent. Thank you, Bardic. I'll hold you to that. I'll be checking in every week. Be like, Bardic, have you won the lottery won the lottery yet? Where's my cut? Oh. Dan is handsome though, isn't he? Almost as handsome as me. Okay, go up here. Nice. Wait, what abilities do I even have in this run? Lockpicking, escape plan, perfect guard. Okay. Sorry, which Fear and Hunger character would be lactose intolerant? Tanaka, most likely. Because non-white Europeans tend to be more lactose intolerant. He might not be, but they have a higher chance of being lactose intolerant. Osa or Tanaka, most likely. Yeah. Maybe Olivia, because she's vegetarian, so she probably wouldn't drink much milk anyway. Blame Sylvian for making everyone hot. Curse you, Sylvian! You can't keep getting away with this! Ah! For a moment, I thought the analog upgrade didn't go through and I lost €4. Oh god, that'd suck. YouTube would be good with YouTube systems. They only add systems when they're like triple sure they work. So I'd be surprised if that fucked up. But their refunds are pretty good. So if it on the off chance it does, you'd definitely be able to get the money back pretty quick. Pav is lactose intolerant because I'm lactose intolerant. Explains why Osa doesn't like the ice cream shop. Exactly. He can't eat it because he's lactose intolerant. There you go. Being a furry doesn't make Dan less hot. Are we on this topic again? Dan the creepy, murderous furry. That just makes him hotter. I love a man with some mystery and who will probably rip me limb from limb. Oh shit, I forgot to turn ads off. Whoops, can I do it now? No, I can't. Hang on, let me just write this down because I keep forgetting to fucking turn midstream ads off. It isn't my to-do list and I just didn't look at it. Fuck me. Okay. Goodness gracious, I'm a mess. Gently rip me from me. Yeah, it is actually gently, isn't it? There's nothing down there. Okay, let's go. Oh, by the way, guys, there's two things you need to know about YouTube live streams. On the top, where it says top chat, the little drop down, change it to live chat. Especially talking about Fear and Hunger, because half the things you can say about Fear and Hunger trigger the automatic moderation that you can't turn off. So change it to live chat. Thing number 2 is YouTube streams will naturally delay. So what you should do is down the bottom of the screen with the little gear, click that, and then put the stream on 2 times speed and it'll catch up. As the stream goes on, you'll naturally pick up a few seconds of delay and this will help it keep up. When it's on 2 times speed, it will hit to where the stream is currently, and then it'll go back to down to 1. So it'll be good. Yesterday you mentioned Pyrocynical. I feel like he would pick Dan once he starts playing Termina solely because they're both furries. Or Marcoh because he's a JoJo reference. I've never actually watched any Pyrocynical. Is there I might have to if he's going to be talking about Fear and Hunger. I might have to take a look. What's is there a specific video that's good to start with Pyrocynical, or is it just check him out? Pyrocynical. Might have a man can break my back, but at the same time I see him trip on a pebble and scrape his knee. Like a big tough guy, but with a little bit of weakness. You know? A little bit of weakness he only shows you. That's the ideal man, isn't it? Pets Cop. Oh, he covered Pets Cop. Pets Cop was a great little YouTube series, wasn't it? MLG Teletubbies, is that something that he did? I'll write that down too. And if you're rusing me, well, that's just really funny. Best description of a Tumblr hot man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been watching streams on YouTube for a couple of years now, so you just pick up some tricks as you go. His OC is Foxy from... The ideal man is whatever the fuck Kahara has going on. Kahara, what a mess. Tomato, carrot, flyer amanata. Okay, let's go back up here and reset. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't. Good. And now we'll go down here and we're going to reset again. See, like in Maso mode, the big thing you've got to watch out for in Maso mode is the 90-second timer before you get fried by Rher. You reset it by going back inside and by entering fights, but also the fights are like way harder in this one, so it's kind of tough. Tumblr sexy men to me are just like the sad men. They are pretty sad usually, aren't they? Ex-acquaintance dated Pyro a while back. I hear he's cool. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny with sort of internet celebrity. I guess all celebrities really. Sometimes they're either identical to how you see them, or they're like total fucking assholes, right? It doesn't seem like there's an in between. Like they're as nice as they look. Like Markiplier. I hear he's actually super nice in real life, as nice as he seems on stream. And then you've got people like iDubbbz who are total fucking assholes. Like it's just funny. I think I'm pretty the same as what I am on stream. I'm a little bit more energetic. I use up all my energy on stream, so I'm a lot more quiet during the day, but I feel like I'm pretty much the same guy. Everyone is 7 degrees of separation from a celebrity. So you're telling me you can't hear the game? It might just be really quiet actually. You're telling me that if I wanted to kill a celebrity, it would be really easy? Okay. Yeah, I believe that. You a TV IRL? No, I'm not. I'm not even a TV on stream. Why do people keep saying I'm a TV? I'm not a TV. I am projecting through the TV. How you doing, GJ Linkers? Chev Stevs? Being genuine is cool. Well, that's what I think about when you're on stream, right? This is just my personal philosophy. When you're on stream, if you're acting and being someone you're not, it's difficult to keep it up because you stream for like 4 or 5 hours at a time, right? It's difficult to keep it up for that long. And when you're being fake about it, it's usually pretty obvious. So I think the best method is to find parts of your personality that you think are good on stream and sort of highlight them. Like, I like horror games. I like yelling about goofy stuff. I like being a cheeky bugger. So I try and elevate that. My normal personality is that plus a bit more, but on stream I try and highlight the good stuff. So I'm not lying. It's just like this is just one side of me, right? And realistically, you do that when you interact with people anyway. Like how you talk to your parents isn't the same how you talk to your mates. How you talk to your romantic partner isn't how the same you talk to your parents. That sort of stuff. It's highlighting different parts of you for different times. That's sort of my philosophy on it. You know, maybe some people can act for that long and they're good at it. And I imagine someone who could do that is probably a better entertainer than me. You know, so projecting from a TV, being a TV, the same thing. Do you think since he's stuck on TV, he watch with the channels he wants to? Or does a company email Mal the cable bill? No, this is somebody else's TV, so somebody else pays for this. Called code switch. Is it? There's a name for that? Code switching? Really? I haven't heard of that before. Code switching. There's all sorts of names for things that didn't really need names in the past, isn't there? Code switching is a strategy used by individuals who identify as BIPOC. What? I don't know if that sounds like me. Code switching or language alteration occurs when a speaker alternates between two or more languages or language varieties in the context of a single conversation or situation. I guess this is in linguistics. Code switching disambiguation. What's this? Anyway, that's enough. We gotta stop getting distracted. I want to play Maso mode. The thing people do because their humans are wired like that. Yeah. My personal favorite side is when the mask slips. It can be pretty interesting when someone does something that are totally different from what they usually do, right? I hope I don't get cornered by fucking masks again. I know, that was so bad yesterday. People are versatile. For instance, I like degenerate horror stuff and going to the gym and baking cakes. That's excellent. That is an excellent set of hobbies you should have, and I think everybody should have similar hobbies to that. Okay, reset. He's going to reset. He can't see me. Oh, nope, not a reset. Shit. This is bad news. This is really bad news. I think I just got myself really stuck, didn't I? That's 30 health. Yeah, you know what we're doing. Healing beer. There we go. Okay, we're about to get hosed. About to get absolutely hosed. Okay. Did he move or did I move? Can I run? Okay, good. Good. We can't kill this guy in a single turn. So fighting him at all is really bad news. What do we get? Find a fencing gambeson. That's all right. White vial. Okay. White vial is kind of useless, actually. Because you get a million of the damn things, so goodbye. Mushroom stew, nice. Let's reset. Fencing gambeson. Oh, that's a nice bit of defense. It is a bit weak against fire, but nothing we're going to fight is going to use fire for ages, so... I'm trying to think, what actually uses fire this early on? Just a priest, and we're not fighting the priest, so... Fear and Hunger is kind of like Dark Souls, in that you sort of have to figure out what you actually want to fight and what you don't want to fight. And you generally shouldn't fight much. Okay. Let's go. Now, we be careful because there is the nail board here. There it is. If you step on that, you get bleeding and infection on your leg. Which fucking sucks. Lavender, nice. Okay. Uses the next to run out. That's true. Dyslexic ass just read Fancy Gambino. Okay, there's a radio trigger. Pick up the crossword puzzle. We don't actually need that. And we keep going. Cool. Cool. Now we bait this guy down. And sprint up. And go in. Get this. There's some nice scab grab in here. And we get a guaranteed rifle early on with a couple of bits of ammo, which is fantastic. If anything is going to corner us, then we can blow its arm off before we fight it and make the fight 10 times easier. Now we keep running up this way and go in here. Now, the very, very, very important thing that you should do first thing in the game is go down into this basement. Can I get this glass? No. Because we're on Maso mode, we can't sleep, so that bed's useless. We need to go down here. Right? The very first bookshelf in the game you should interact with ever. Always do this first. Come here, interact with this. Because it always drops occult grimoires, and it takes it out of the drop pool. If you interact with another bookshelf first, you can get occult grimoires, and then you've just got 2, and it's a waste of a book slot. Find a meat mallet. Oh, fuck yeah. It's actually better. It's actually worse for Dan, a meat mallet. If you make a new membership tier, can you call it Cable Bill? Say it's the person's TV that you possessed. Missed opportunity. They didn't put nail boards like every 3 tiles in Maso mode. I think the amount of nail boards is enough, actually. Am I tripping, or is the windows of the house with the rifle having a light come out of it as if it's day? It might, yeah. Imagine if the sprite of your character changes if you wear stuff. Seeing Osa running around with Bremen helmet, wizard's head in hand, and makeshift armor would be hilarious. That would be sick. I think RPG Maker would fucking collapse if you did that, but that would be really sick, wouldn't it? Fine. Skin Bubble Venushka is pretty good. Do I want Venushka right now? I guess I could go get Pinecone Pig, but not really a big deal. Let's get this, and Blue Herb, nice. Okay. Let's go see the mayor now. We'll go do that real quick. Okay. What's your favorite book in the game, lore or not lore? Venushka Skin Bible Unedited, I think, is my favorite because it's such a fucking lore bomb. Find out in a hidden book at the very end of the game. Spoilers if you don't want to hear what it says, but yeah, you find out at the very end of the game in a hidden lore book. Oh shit, Venushka's fucking dead. Oh, recipes, nice. I like that. Cast Critique, junk. New poems, junk. Skin Bible Grogoroth is good. Nothing worthwhile. Fuck me. Pre-evil document, junk. Okay, well, I got recipe book, which is going to be alright, I suppose. Should have started you with 1 arm and no legs for Maso mode. Oh, God. No, thank you. I'd rather I didn't do that. Do I have a pipe? I have tobacco, but I don't have a pipe. That's annoying. Well, I guess you can guarantee a pipe later on. Fine. Akamuli Volume 2. I would like Volume 1, but Volume 2 is pretty good too. Volume 1 has the best stuff. Bremen Gas Mask. Oh, that's pretty good. Nice bit of defense. I'm not going to say no to that. Penny Bun. Fine. Pet pills. Nice. Keep giving me pet pills. Pretty happy. Oh, beer. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Healing. Beer. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's go. Upstairs. And we'll go talk to the mayor first. We'll get this out of the way. Glass shards. Very useful. Mandatory glass shards. You can pick them up all over town, so just pick them up when you can. Dirty toilet paper, my favorite. In Marcoh Run, I got both my arms chopped off pretty early and ended up running around punching guys with no arms. How you doing, Axolotlified? True, Venushka is dead and has been for longer than we have known of them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Embryos. Snakes. You can piss him off a couple of times during this fight, but it's best just to get the right answers. Fight against the Roman army. Because I could probably fight him now. I just don't want to risk it. I'd rather save first, get some stuff first, and then save, and then come back and fight him. Bone saw, nice. Bremen. Bremen chestplate. Let's go. Best RNG armor in the game. Bremen chestplate. And 2 shillings. Thank you. Okay, this is a decent start. I would like. It could definitely be better, but it's not bad. Hey, Napoleon. Yep, back in time. Is it possible to make fashion hunger a thing or just make the game bigger for no reason? It would be an insane amount of work. Insane. You could definitely do it, but I don't know how much point there would be. What if they started you with blindness, but you could use echolocation to navigate the map? Oh god. You push the C button and it like sort of shows everything for a second. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, you can lockpick through here? I didn't realize that. The bookshelf, newspaper article, junk. Go down here. You can get, if you don't get RNG armor before you hit here, you can still get the leather armor here, which is pretty good. It's no Bremen chestplate, of course, but it's still pretty good. It's guaranteed leather armor. And a couple of chests, which are always nice. Nope. And also, there's currently a bug in the game where you're supposed to use the Venushka sigil above, but it's bugged so that you don't actually have to. Ring of Race? Fuck yeah. Boy, free healing. Let's go. This is an excellent start. All I need is now is a all I need now is Skin Bible of Fear and Hunger or Book of Enlightenment. Both of those are kind of rare though, so we'll see. Kitchen, yes, we're in the kitchen. White vial, nice, nice, nice. Bit of Playa Amanita. Egg. Run meat, bag wheat flour, goat hoof. Okay. Has so many bone saws. I know, right? So many bone saws, only so many heads to cut. This is a run, lads. You can't sleep. You can't sleep. I'm not going to sleep. Could you imagine? Okay, I think we're done here. Purple tumors are the god of D's nuts. Is the profanity shopkeeper open on Maso? Yep. Yeah. That's oh god, I just said his name, didn't I? Kiefer's, Dr. Kiefer's. He's open. All the shopkeepers are. Well, I guess there's only 2 shopkeepers, isn't there? 1 beetlestone, and you have a cloth store healing station. That basically, yeah. Okay, so now we go to god, I don't want to fight this guy. Go away. Now we go to thank you. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to. Alright, let's go up here then and get this shit. Oh, pipe, excellent. That's what I wanted. Okay, cool. Let's go. Is he still here? Oh shit, he left. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Let's use the pipe and this tobacco to keep it topped up. Cool. Yep, perfect. We can sneak around here, can't we? Maybe? Better dance is weak from hunger. Shit. I always forget how fast hunger ticks down in this one. Okay, let's run this way. So something like metabolism would be great on Maso mode, right? Now there's probably somebody. Yeah. Can't catch me. I am so much faster than you. It's not even funny. Not even funny. Now bait them out the way so they get out of the way when I... Oh, hello. Goodbye. Ha ha ha! Duked. Get owned, you fucking dork. Nice. Too easy. Now never come back here again, basically. Okay. Now, what's his face is probably going to spawn here, and I kind of don't want to fight him, do I? Run. Run, 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 run. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Do I want anything from here? Hang on, what can I craft? Oh, shit. Hell yeah, explosive vial. Them. Never craft white vials, you just don't need to. You have enough as is. The massive thing is blessings to the god of the depths because they sure feel like it. Need to eat Duke. Why? Why would you eat Duke? Marcoh is a big boy and needs the extra food. That would be funny if Marcoh gets the he gets the free extra damage from his fists because nobody else can actually get that extra punching. But in return he has to eat more food. Shopkeeper, sir. I want that counter that looks like it's lemon scented. Can I craft any armor? No, I need the other parts. I'm not going to craft extra food. I don't need the extra food yet. I have a murky vial. That's going to be fucking really good, actually. What are we doing? What are we doing? When I come out there, Vial is going to come in and try and kick my teeth in. I wonder if it's better the glass shard is face first before trying to talk to him, just in case it fails, because it keeps fucking failing for me. What do you even have? Oh, matches are actually really useful. How many cloth fragments? I have one cloth fragment. That should be enough. And I might buy one more blue vial, actually. And we should be... Do I have chalk yet? Chalk is pretty common. I probably have some already. I do not have any chalk. Okay. Okay. 2 shillings. Go. Oh shit. Go, 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 go. No. No. No, 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 no. I've just fucked myself. Wait, no, no, no. There's a second exit here. There's a second exit. Okay. Is there anything up here, actually? Chest. Nice. Okay. Find a leather armor. Another leather armor. 2 leather armors. Okay. Please, can I have God of Fear and Hunger? I think I'll be fine without the chalk. Because it's actually really common, and I'm going to the bunker with a lot of places you can pick up chalk, so I'm not too worried about that. TBH. Here we go. The bookshelf. Find Truth Under the Moonlight. Thank you for... God damn it. Why do I keep getting junk books? Once you're screwed for not having chalk, it will make a difference. It probably would, hey, but it's too late now. Okay, now we can go up this way. Goodbye, Ratto. Oh, I need a fucking run. What am I doing? Give me that. Okay, fight. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Fight me. Here it is. Okay, we need to kill one of these. Attack. Here's nice crit. Please don't vomit. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, now we need to leave one of these alive. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Don't vomit on me, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Okay, I can deal with poison. I can deal with poison. Okay, good. Run. Now we run. Now we run. We need to leave one alive so when we come back, the Eyes of Rare, it resets when you enter a fight, so we need to leave one alive. Oh, okay, let's cure this poison. Okay. Now there should be some... Yep, here we go. Nope. What a pose in the lore? Yeah, you tell me. It's not clear whatsoever what the fuck a Poe is, to be honest. It's something that wants to steal your soul from your anus, basically. So, what was that hideous creature just now? Not talking about the woman. Oh yeah, that's a Poe. In the base game, in non-Maso mode, it spawns. You can trigger it to spawn in Dr. Kiefer's shop if you interact with the lamp and the back. It will start the Poe. And then whenever you go near a radio, the Poe will come out of it and try to attack you. Sea ration, nice. Sewer winch. Oh, sewer winch, fuck yeah. That's pretty good to get early. Pretty happy about that. Run, 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 run. Like coin. And there's a chest here we want. Wooden chest, open that. Also, like, it's similar to a kappa, yeah. It's sort of like a mix between a genie and a kappa. Which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Anus thief, body snatcher. Well, see, what happens is, in the base game, is that you go to its lamp, right, and you shake the lamp, and then you get a soul stone out of it. And it gets the soul stone out of your butt. Well, that's sort of the thinking, right? It's taking a soul back from you because you took its soul. But who knows? Who knows? Chug no slamming gives you huge anxiety. Absolutely. My theory is that Poe is a Will Smith genie from the Aladdin remake. Yeah, absolutely. Gunpowder. Oh, gunpowder's nice. Can I get... Actually, I haven't gotten any chalk yet, have I? This might actually be a chalkless run. That would fucking suck. Recipes. Oh, recipes volume 2. Sick. Okay. Mind. Light the candle. Light the candle. Cool. When you light the candle, you get a little bit of mind back. You get, I think it's 7 mind back. So it's always good to pick up some matches. If you can. Oh, this stretch. Buy the fucking chalk. You have the money. No more shields yet. Last time I got 2 shields in a row. I'm gonna have a little snack on some nuts in a second. We'll get out of this bunker and I'm gonna have some nuts. I think that'd be cool. Okay. Find paprika, find vegetable pie. I'm getting a lot of food, but no chalk. Go away. Ba 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 ba. Oh, you know what those towers are? The towers with the hands? You know what they are? They're Logic's hands. Because you see them when you go to the Logic bunker. You see its hands stretching out. So they're towers of Logic hands. I guess constructing this realm. That's weird. So logic is building this realm. Tomato. Interesting. Much to think about. Much to think about. Hey, dog. Skills, run. Goodbye. Don't vomit on me, you son of a bitch. Skills, run. Goodbye. Okay. 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 Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. And now what I'm going to do is healing white vial to get rid of poison and healing. Do I have anything else I can heal my mind? Do I have just vodka? I might wait a second then for the vodka. Okay. And up here, poke in here. Paprika, nope, useless. Down here, come on, down, 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 for the love of God, down, go down, Dan. Better Dan. Go down, okay. Okay, now we're safe inside. Well, let's get in the light. Healing, vodka restores 50, I think. Yep, there you go. Tokens in the last game rip you apart. The god's here to spew vile. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, yes, nuts time. Let's have some nuts. I'm having cashews. Cashews are nice. Oh, I love cashews. Yes, dropping DMT will fry your mind. It will permanently lower. How I think it would work in Termina is that it would give you a temporary buff to magic damage, but it will permanently lower your mind by a little bit. That's how I imagine it would function in this. Hey, Just Pikmin, how you doing? I'll give some clothes to the janitor. He's fine. Lavender on. Egg on. I legit need to go back and get chalk, don't I? God damn it. This fucking sucks. Okay. We can do that. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Shit. That's not good. That's really not good. Winning hard or hardly winning? How you doing, Fleur? At the moment, hardly winning, I think. Is Marcoh wearing a tank top or a t-shirt under his green jacket? Probably a t-shirt, unfortunately. Tank tops weren't really in style back then. Okay. If he runs sideways, I should be able to avoid him. Yes, yes, okay, okay, I can run, I can run. Let me go, let me go. Okay, good, 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 good. And down, left. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Yes, we're in the city, we're in, we're in, we're in. Yes! Get fucked. Get absolutely destroyed. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good. Awesome, guys. Awesome. That's a radio. Be careful about that. The Poe can spawn at the radio. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We get some. We can do a bit of loot down here. Common Marcoh W. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay, good, 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 good. I'm a true gamer. Oh, that was tense. Man, without escape plan, I don't know. I don't know. Gas can, nice, nice, nice. Underneath the shelf, lucky coin. Scrap metal. Bolt. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. Hmm. You're dropping my dislike. How you doing, PlayStation 3? Hopefully the mob doesn't gape you. They probably will, but that's okay. I think Marcoh would like cooking. He cooked for his sister to the best of his abilities and eventually get a knack for it. Something sweet to think about. He would. He absolutely would. You're right. Look, this is what I was talking about with food being super common. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty and I've already got a lot of food here. A lot. And that's not even including crafting. Like, I can craft a shitload more right now. I can craft, yeah, a couple of goulashes, some pies, some mushroom stew. Food is just so common in this game. Could Leon from from Resident Evil 4 survive Fear and Hunger? You know what? Maybe. They do go through a lot of shit in Resident Evil, don't they? Honestly, probably. You know, I think there's a good chance. Let me out cook. Who's leaving these fresh pies laying around? Ah, that was me. Sorry, I can't help myself. Okay, there's the Poe. We need to get the fuck out of here. Okay, we're going to the church first because we want to do bookshop. What? That's new. Oh, this is not good. No, no, no. We should go left first. We should go left first. Hang on. Let me think. We need to go to the church eventually. So it's probably best to leave all that for now and go left first and go to the apartments. And no. Go to the orphanage first so we can pick up some heads and I don't want to trigger the Gold Bros, but they have a lot of books there in the orphanage. So, and on the way I can pick up. There's a bookshelf in the Pre-Evil Bop, I think. I can go to the Pre-Evil Bop, pick up some guns too. Okay. Post some RE4 gameplay, then your stream, then I'm like, damn, could Leon survive? I reckon he could. Ethan definitely could, because what he goes through in Resident Evil 7 and 8 is just straight up pre-evil, right? You imagine every 5 minutes you have to down a full shepherd's pie? That would be horrible. Don't make me do that. I love shepherd's pies. Go to the orphanage, collect heads. Just a normal day in Termina. Okay, go. Here we go. Up here. Oh, Pocket Cato. I don't have anything for you, buddy. Boy, he's caked up, isn't he? I love it how he just ignores what you say. It's hilarious. Okay, so you can get a Book of Enlightenment from him for 3 heads. Okay. 3 heads as well. Cool. Bye-bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let me go. Thank you. We're going. Okay, we need to fight. We need to fight right now. Shit dog. Where's the shit dog? Where is it? Yeah. Gotcha. Goodbye. These things, I hate. Do not fight these things. God damn it. Actually, these ones aren't bad. They will infect, but they're not that bad. That's a lot of damage, actually. Maybe they are. Are you actually kidding me? And am I gonna die from shit dogs? Guys, I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun playing Maso mode. I'm not having fun. Always shoot one just in case. That's true. Yeah, you're right there. That is my own fault. I should have shot one before going in there. Hey, it's called Maso for it is called Maso for a reason, isn't it? F in chat, boys. F in chat. Truly is fear and hunger. It's been like 6 hours of gameplay and I haven't been able to save once. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just losing steam. All right. One more try. Hola. Trying to play even better dance. Who's even better dance? Marina? I already have Marina's ending though. I don't want to get Marina's ending. Oh, lightly vile. That's all right. Go to wear the Sylvian Trooper Gimp suit to survive Maso mode. Okay. Pet pills, nice. Bone saw. Oh, that's good. It's a pretty good start. Cool. While playing today, I failed 7 coin flips in a row. Whoops. Egg. Nothing. My favorite. Wheat flour. I feel like drops are also worse in Maso mode. I'm not sure. Maybe someone had to check the code, but I feel like they are, right? Get a bit of lavender here and a bit more lavender because every little bit counts. And here. I mean, Maso mode was completable, like, even when the game launched, right? So it is just me being bad. I just get tilted too easy while playing games, I think. So being in the train regenerates mind, right? What am I, 91? Let's see. Well, they confirmed not masochist. No. I'm definitely more of a sadist. Better food, worse everything else. Oh, okay. What's the fear this time? It's the same one. It's the same save. I saved after the intro, and it's still zoophobia. I'm a demon. Demons can't be masochists. You're right, it does. Yeah, there you go. If you're in Hunger, but there's an Animal Crossing mode where all the enemies are your villagers and you get to grow flowers and Pocket Cat is Tom Nook. Oh, God. That would be pretty good, though, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go. Get Blue Herbie. Okay. Hoping I get killed by Chrome Waller. That would kind of suck. Yeah, no worries. More there, Cat. See you next time. Thanks for coming in. There is Dungeon Knights 2 coming, but it is most likely going to be very different from Dungeon Knights 1. Oops, too far. What exactly it's going to be hasn't been revealed, but it's coming. I believe Miro mentioned it might be close to a game show, but Miro has been known to ruse before, so who knows? Do you think Henrik will become playable eventually? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, the plan is that all contestants become playable. Some might have slightly different mechanics. Like August is probably going to have different mechanics, and maybe Caligura. But for the most part, they will all be similar. So now we sprint because Rare is going to notice us here. Herbie, nice. Let's go and up here. And up here. Go. Nothing. Thank you. Paprika, nice. Wheat pie. Cool. Now we reset. Tried me. Give me tobacco, please. So glad they added sprint. It makes Massacre's mode so much more manageable. It absolutely does, doesn't it? It makes the whole game much more manageable. Egg. Lavender. Nice. I remember I tried doing it before they added sprint, and it was just like, fuck this. No way. No shot. Did I get something? No, I didn't. It's going crazy then. Okay. Moon God has noticed you. Ooh. Notice me, Moon Senpai. Carrot. Nice. Loads of carrots. And now we reset again because the Moon God just saw me. Cool. Go this way and pray that our good friend Deathmask doesn't spawn. He didn't. Good. Okay. Lavender's nice. Let's get something good here. Find a bear trap. Oh, that's okay. Bonesaw's nice. Okay, time to go. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Fuck it. I had to do this fight. Run. Goodbye. Yeah, that pulse on the screen is Rare noticing you. What the fuck? Sometimes it doesn't reset properly though. It didn't reset properly. God damn it, that's annoying actually. It's supposed to reset when you do a fight, but it didn't. Okay. That's annoying. That didn't feel like the run anyway, so. Ugh. It makes sense for Dungeon Knights 2 to be a game show since everyone already contestants. That's actually a really good point, isn't it? Sprinting made stepping on bear traps in Sunset Day phase much more infuriating. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oof. Yeah. You can talk to the Angry Moon Scorch to make them give you an item and end the fight. Really? I should try that out. Deathmask spawn the second time you go past their casket. I believe it's changed. It's different in Maso mode. Sometimes they spawn when you walk past the first time too. If you need a death counter, it'd be like at 10 already. Oh, the tilt is real. What should we do for the last 10 minutes? Because I think we should finish up. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm kind of tired today. Last 5 minutes. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll just tell you to go look at this video again. Ignore them twice, then top 2 options. Okay. So Allbones, Jones, and I are working on a series of videos. So make sure to go check this out if you haven't already. Subscribe to Bones too, because we got some more videos coming, and they'll be posted on this channel. Also, memberships are now open. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, there'll be a join button. That's if you want to. If you feel like supporting the channel, it's really appreciated. Lowest tier is only like $1. So, and make sure to like the stream, which is it always feels strange to me telling people to like the stream because I come from Twitch and you don't do that. Yeah, if you enjoyed today's stream, make sure to like it and subscribe if you haven't already, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys very much for coming in. Hey, Veritas, sorry. Bit of a shorter stream today. But yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys not tomorrow, but the day after. So that's what day is that for you guys? Thursday for you guys. So thank you very much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Love being able to chat to you guys. It's really awesome. So thank you very much for coming in. I'll catch you later.